Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales from Annapolis, Maryland. As usual, we are going to start with our initial prayer or a centering moment. It's for us to unplug literally from other screens, right? From the problems, situations that we have in our day-to-day life. So we invite you all to close your eyes, to breathe, and to feel the kind and warm embrace of Kardec Radio Spirit Mentors, the sweet embrace of our spirit guides or mentors, the kind welcoming of Jesus, the Master in Command, because he said that when two more are reunited in his name, he will be there. Therefore, he is here with us. And we thank you for these moments, for this opportunity of nurturing our soul. We ask for inspiration, for guidance. And we ask that the good energies of this prayer reach out our loved ones and friends and neighbors, everybody that is around us in our community. So everybody benefits from this moment of prayer for peace. And so be it. Dear friends, we are going to read chapter 124, if we are not mistaken, from the book Happy Life. Yes, 124. The book Happy Life by the Spirit Joanna de Angelis through the mediumship of Divaldo Franco, who is already in the spiritual plane. And this is a very straightforward chapter, as most in Happy Life, but it got to the point. She said, spite is responsible for many evils. And she drops the mic there, period. Why? It's a weed that takes root in the sickness of envy. So what are the main sources of all the evils? And when we say evils, is ignorance of the good, are the two roots that are holding us back: selfishness and envy. We are selfish, we want everything for ourselves, right? And envy also, we don't like the others to be happy or too successful. And these two root causes, actually, they are a remaining of survival skills. As you know, we were created simple and ignorant, and in that simple and ignorant spirit, we needed to go through different internships. And actually, before those internships, we were surviving in the animal kingdom. So if we are not selfish, we will die, because it's like, okay, dear lion neighbor, here is this zebra. I'm going to share it with you, but it's going to be in detriment of my own nourishment and the nourishment of my family, whatever we call a group of lions, a band of lions, right? And envy, the same, pretty much. And it has been evolving with us, growing to levels that we can see in the news or we can see in the movies. But it is real. It's a sickness that its root is in envy. Spite breeds unwarranted persecutions, never-ending accusations, and toxic gossip. Spiteful persons cannot forgive another person's success. So basically, we are seeing our neighbor's yard that is greener than ours, but we don't realize that we have a beautiful yard there. There is a different tone of green because we are all different, because we are in different stages and moments in our evolution. So if we see someone on the top of something, let's say artistically, we see these great pianist, so someone that plays the violin or any other instrument very virtuously and is having this great success and is learning and is charming, etc. It's because this person starts his or her journey way back. And not only learning music, no, but learning discipline, learning self-sacrifice, learning persistence, learning obedience. There is so many other virtues that go around of this artistic success. So we will get there if we want to be a famous pianist or whoever we want to be, right? We will get there. We will be this selfless, kind, generous, intelligent person. Like Mahatma Gandhi, one day, if we decide that we want to go through that route, and Mahatma Gandhi, he will be evolving now, he will be in another level because we don't want to be Mahatma Gandhi, right? We want to acquire his qualities, the Pacific revolution that he brought to the world. That's where we're trying to mean here. So if I am not there right now, is because I have my very own process. And I need to recognize my achievements. And also I need to recognize my skills and my skills to be. I'm not there, but I will. I will learn. I will study. I will dedicate myself to be more patient, to be more disciplined, or to have more discipline. I will dedicate myself to truly listen to others. Whatever is our goal, we're talking about here, spiritual goals, right? We can do it. And we can be happy for other people's success. Spiteful people always find the negative side of every issue, the needle in the haystack. They suffer needlessly, are ever bitter, and fight the dragons they see in others, when in reality the problem is theirs alone. It's their imagination, the dragons, because they are not real, right? And then the suffering, and why I am suffering and why I am so miserable is because I am imposing that suffering and that misery to myself. But it's in my own hands to get out of there. It is my mind, the state of mind, what I put in my mind, what kind of thoughts I put in my mind. Thinking positive thoughts every day. Having a positive self-talk. Recognizing our skills, our values. Recognizing what we want to achieve. Recognizing that we are great, but we can be better. Learn to celebrate other people's achievements, and you will transcend spite. And we will have so many friends who we sincerely enjoy and are happy because they are doing well, because they are successful in their jobs, because they have a beautiful family, because they are raising kids in a seamlessly natural way, like how this mother, this father can deal with this situation so natural and so serene, I can't, oh, my kids. Well, they probably have been parents for so many existences. So we celebrate and we learn. We learn from those that we see they are ahead of us. And for the ones that are behind us, we can turn and extend our hand to them. All right? Okay, this is a very interesting chapter. And no one of us is exempt for that. At some point, we feel it. Okay, friends, we're going to pray. We're going to pray for peace. We're going to pray for peace because we are going through challenging times. And our contribution to our very own peace, inner peace, and the peace in the world starts here by intentionally praying for peace. So we elevate our heart. We elevate our spirits, beloved Father, Mother God. We are so very grateful for the inspirational reading that we have, for Joanna de Angelis, great teacher of the souls. And we are grateful because we have a moment and a space and a community to pray, freely pray, without judging, without fearing persecutions. And so many of our brothers and sisters around the world, they are undergoing right now. Dear Prince of Peace, Master Jesus, we pray for peace in our planet, especially in those zones where the horrible wars are taking place. We pray for all our brothers and sisters in both sides of the spectrum, because war is a terrible monster that annihilates souls and lives. So we pray for the governments to come to a common sense, to come to a heart of compassion, to come in touch with their humanity, and to proceed with conversations, with dialogue, to process in which they can agree upon a peaceful treat. In the middle time, Master Jesus, bring comfort to all of those who are suffering at this moment, that are isolated, that are fearful, that are with anxiety, that are hunger, that haven't sleep, that they are in this flight or fight mood. We pray for our brothers and sisters that have been losing family members, loved ones, and communities, entire communities due to the wars. So they don't plant in their hearts the seeds of revenge. On the contrary, they receive your love and they can be resilient and learn that from this situation, this inhumane situation, they can recuperate and they can learn to love and to be kind. So we pray for them, dear Father. May your love and your light protect them and guide them. May the good hands, the charitable hands that are trying to reach out to all of them with food, with first aid, with medical services, with medicines in different points of the planet, may also protect and guide these selfless brothers and sisters of ours in both planes, because we know there are thousands and thousands of good spirits working diligently day and night for the goodness and the peace on planet Earth. And we pray for us, for our hearts, our minds, to be in balance, to take care of our spirit, the sweet temple in which we inhabit. We pray that comments or situations that hurt us don't take out our peace. We, as humans, we can have a reaction, or we can have all sort of feelings and emotion, but we ask you, help us to overcome, help us to move forward, help us to grow and to be a better individual after we endure the storm. Dear Master Jesus, may your peace be with us today and always, and so be it. Dear friends, we wish you a peaceful weekend and see you next Friday. Bye.